Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. You know what day it is. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for another 2 for Tuesday video. Hey, this is a very easy open tag for everyone to participate, so I invite all channels to participate in this series and this open tag. Just grab a couple of knives and talk about them. And today on the table, what I have is a Buck 105 Pathfinder. Get it out, that sheath is still tight. So there is our Pathfinder, and I kind of wanted to compare it with the 118 Personal. I've been getting a lot of questions on the different buck hunting knives. I will say, well, some folks have been asking for recommendations, and I hesitate to give a recommendation of one buck model over another. I'm not experienced enough with them as far as field dressing deer and the like, and I kind of think it comes down to personal preference, because I've heard or have people tell me they like the 102 for dressing out their game, and some people like the 105. So I won't give a recommendation. I'll just try to show you what the knives are, try to compare them. And you're going to have to make the decision or read the comments, because a lot of viewers leave some really great comments. Of all the buck models, for any of my viewers that use them for like field dressing deer, please leave a comment on which buck knife you do prefer. Now, down here on the bottom is a Buck 105 Pathfinder. And I have done a couple of videos on the 105s before, but this is a pretty special one right here. This is one that I picked up when I was out knife shopping and hitting the antique stores with Big J, and we found this one, and it's new in the box. It's from 1987. You look down there, you see Buck 105 and then that greater than sign. Buck has a symbol chart starting basically in 1986, when they started putting a symbol on the tang stamp so you could date them. And this is the box. It's the old box, yellow. And that what comes on, what's printed on the end there, famous for holding an edge. Made in the USA. And it did include the paperwork with it also. Just take a quick peek at that. You can pause. Whoop, let me get it down here so you can read it better. You can pause this and read it if you would like. And if I can get it opened up here, that's what the inside looks like. Try to get it flat here so you can read it if you wanted to. And then we have the back page. Limitation of implied warranties. So it used to be you had to send in basically register your knife. Buck now has a forever warranty, so you don't have to do any registration. And the warranty, it doesn't matter if you're the 5th owner of the knife. If it fails, Buck will stand behind it. So this was a great and fun find. Now this model came with the fold-over flap sheath. And you can see the 105 is stamped in the back of it. I don't know yet when they switched, from the fold-over sheath to the wraparound style sheath, which is what the 118 Personal came in. And the 118 is a much newer knife. You can see there, stamped in the back. So it's got this is how the new Buck fixed blade comes, with the wraparound. Oh, I should point out too that in their sheaths, excuse me there, sorry knife, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but down in there you can see a little plastic insert down in there. They put that down in there to help the sheath keep its form. And they always come with a nice drain hole in them also. Let's see, did they put them back? Okay, in this style sheath here that does not have that plastic insert to it. But again, a nice drain hole. So looking at these two blades, we can tell right off there's a different blade shape, and the Pathfinder blade is just a little bit longer. So the Pathfinder blade is right at 5 inches, and this should be 4.5 inches. Yep. So you get extra ½ inch of blade on this one, and the 105 overall length looks like it's going to be right around 9 inches or so, and on the 118 personal, around 8.5 inches or so. Makes sense. The blade's a ½ inch shorter, so the overall length is going to be a ½ inch shorter. Now, other than the length of the blade, one thing we can tell right off is the blade shape. To me, the 105, and you look on different websites and they give different blade shapes. I kind of think it's like a modified clip point with that swedge down there at the end. It's not a trailing point or a Skinner blade. It's not straight across the top. It's got that nice big curve in it right there. And you can see the 118 personal. This is more of a trailing point. You can see the point comes up. And it should be at least even with or above like that plane right there. So that would make this a trailing point blade. Nice little swedge down there at the end. Unfortunately, the 118 is no longer made. They stopped making them here 2 or 3 years ago. I'm sure there may be some stores that's, online stores that have some in stock. Local sporting goods stores might have one in stock, and I'm sure you can find them on eBay if you're interested in this knife, but I did want to point out they're no longer in production. What I have a lot of fun with, especially with these old fixed blades, is just checking out to see if the style and the manufacturing has changed on them any, and they have over the years. I've got other videos that discuss that. But basically, you can see with all the buck fixed blades, they do come with some slight finger grooves in there. They're not overly aggressive, but it's just enough to give you a good purchase on a handle. Now, I wear a large to extra large glove, so you can see I comfortably get 4 fingers on this one, and the same on this one. The handle material on your basic production model is black phenolic, and it comes with these micarta spacers. And you've got a nice, like a half guard here, so as you're skinning, you don't have a big wide guard to get in your way as you're maneuvering around. You can see there that finger fits in there really nice. You have a choil right here, and a less aggressive choil here on the 105. Well, I hope you've kind of liked this quick comparison here between these two great buck knives. Please leave your comments below. I'd love to read your comments and to answer your comments. And if you have any questions, why, please feel free to ask a question. Now, down here in the bottom right-hand corner, I'll leave a link to my Buck Knives playlist. And down here in the center, that big round knife delights, why, hit that if you'd like to subscribe. And down here in the lower left-hand corner, well, that's just the next video that YouTube recommends you watch. So until next time, have a very delightful day.